computer terminal is over this way, sir and ma'am. The outlet should be compatible with your R2 unit.
Thanks, Fodris. R2, plug yourself into the system.
Since I know none of the details of your mission, I couldn't be certain that it would suffice.
What do you think, R2? Will it do?
Looks like you're in business, doll.
Enter the master code, R2.
The door lock did not present as much of a problem as I had feared it might, Captain. My congratulations.
Well, locks are kind of a hobby of mine. R2's got the identity plate ready. Just press your palm to it, your royalness.
Han?
Royalness. You're the Princess Leia Organa?
Yeah, don't let it throw you, Fodris. Try your palm print, Leia.
Oh, all right. Here goes. It worked!
Sure did.
R2, get busy. He's doing it. Get Luke on the comlink and tell him to be ready.
Right. Solo to Skywalker. Solo to Skywalker. Come in, Luke.
Skywalker here. We're in position at the freight loading dock, Han.
R2's making the switch now, Luke. The money will be brought out and loaded as soon as he's done.
I copy, Han.
Make sure you get the right container.
The money shipment. So that's it.
Don't forget to have R2 give the release to unshackle the landing gear.
Gotcha, Luke. We'll see you back at the ship.
So that's what brings the Millennium Falcon to Ord Mantell.
Uh-huh. Hurry it up, will you, R2? Not much time left before we...
You haven't got any time left at all, Solo.
Han, look out! He's got a blaster!
Keep your hand away from your weapon, Solo. You're more valuable to me alive, but I wouldn't hesitate to shoot you.
Well, I'll be. What? Does everybody dream about being a crummy bounty hunter?
Oh, but I am one, Solo. A better one than Greedo or any of the others you've killed.
Fodris, what are you doing? You've been loyal to the rebellion since it first began to...
Not Fodris. I'm his brother, you see? His egg mate.
But Fodris killed his egg mate.
You're wrong. Fodris talked too much, and I realized that something profitable was going on when I heard Solo's name. So I forced Fodris into Mind Link, but he died in the process.
And you took his place.
Hold on. You had the passwords. You knew the recognition signal.
What Fodris knew, I know. Now, Solo, carefully toss your blaster aside. Use 2 fingers only. I wouldn't hesitate to kill you.
I'll just bet you wouldn't. There. Now do you feel safer? What's your name anyway, bounty hunter?
Have you ever heard of Cypher?
So you're Cypher.
That's right. Poor Fodris felt so guilty about having an eggmate who sides with the Empire that he joined the rebellion. He never did care enough for money.
Wait, Cypher, there's even more money in this for you if you help us. The Rebel Alliance will pay you well if you'll let us complete our mission.
The Rebel Alliance is very short on funds, Your Highness, or you wouldn't be here. And the Empire will be very generous with me once you're back in its custody, while Solo here has a rather unpleasant appointment with Jabba the Hutt.
You have it all worked out, huh?
Why, yes, I do. Oh, and while I think of it, Princess Leia, have your droid disengage from the computer.
Better do it, Leia. That bug will only blast R2 if you don't.
You're right. R2, disengage from the terminal. R2-D2, I order you to disengage from the computer at once.
And you can stop hoping for your friend's escape. Even if the money container is loaded, there will be no signal to release the cargo carrier's landing gear. It's not going anywhere.
You're so sure, huh?
Yes, I am. And while I think of it, you might as well hand over your comlink. I wouldn't want you warning your accomplice out there on the freight dock. In fact, perhaps you'd better throw your gun belt away, just to avoid any surprises.
Sure. Anything to oblige. Where do you want it, Cypher?
Don't try to stall me, Solo. Just throw it over here to me.
Here you go.
Han!
Stay back, Leia.
Clever. That was very clever, Solo. No one has ever disarmed Cypher before. Now, I can see how you came by your reputation.
Let's just say I've had some practice with that trick, Cypher. Comes in handy sometimes. Keep away from your blaster.
My weapon is closer than yours. You can't win.
I'm warning you, Cypher.
Even you aren't that fast, Solo.
You don't want to find out.
You can't bluff me, Solo.
Han, look out!
You haven't won, Solo. You'll never get off Ord Mantell alive.
Han, are you all right?
He didn't even singe me, Princess. R2, get back to that terminal. You gotta release the landing gear on Luke's cargo carrier.
It's too late. Once the computer sequence stops, even the master code can't begin it again.
That means the alarms will start ringing as soon as the computers can track down what we've done.
Get Luke on the comlink. He's got to get out of there.
Solo to Skywalker. Luke, can you hear me? Luke, do you copy? No use. The comlink got busted when I slugged Cypher with my gun belt. We'll have to go to the freight dock.
No, the Millennium Falcon is closer. We can contact Luke from there.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go.
Come on, R2, hurry!
Move your treads, R2, or we'll leave you here.
Repeat. Solo, this is Skywalker. Solo, this is Skywalker.
Do you suppose something's gone wrong, Master Luke?
Everything was fine when Han called a few minutes ago. Solo, this is Skywalker. Han, the money container's being loaded aboard the cargo carrier now. Do you copy?
Master Luke, are you certain that that is the shipping container carrying the currency?
Sure, I'm sure. See the markings? What worries me is that cable shackle on the landing gear.
But what are we to do if it doesn't release on schedule, sir?
I don't even want to think about that, 3PO. It makes the hair stand up on my neck.
Oh, I knew no good would come of all this. I just knew that there would be complications.
3PO, would you quiet down and let me think?
My apologies, sir. Oh my, oh my.
Shh. The cargo carrier's all loaded. If nobody shows up to pilot it away pretty soon, somebody's gonna start asking questions.
But Master Luke, if the shackle doesn't release from the landing gear, we'll be apprehended for certain.
Come on, just stay behind me and let me do the talking. Here we go.
I'm right with you, Master Luke. Oh, I just know that R2-D2's to blame for all this. That little incompetent...
All right, 3PO. Get aboard and run a check in the cockpit. And see if you can raise Han or Chewbacca on the comlink.
Hey, you two, just hold it right there.
Oh, dear.
Shh. What do you two think you're doing?
Just checking over this carrier, making sure my cargo's secure.
When my crews load cargo, it's secure. And when you come onto my loading dock, fella, you report to me. Got it?
Yeah, got it. Here's my trip ticket and assignment card.
Well, you're all loaded, but the shackle hasn't released from your landing gear yet. What's going on?
How should I know? I just work here.
I don't remember seeing you around before.
I just started yesterday.
Yeah? And what about your droid there? It doesn't look like any heavy-labored droid I ever saw. Maybe I'd better lock down your carrier's controls until I find out what all this is about.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh, I wouldn't risk that if I were you, Supervisor, sir.
Huh? Risk what?
Well, that is, I am a medical droid. The last pilot to use this particular vehicle has contracted a strange disease.
Disease? What kind of disease?
We're not sure, Supervisor, but I am to check this craft for contamination. Of course, if you insist on securing its controls first, I shall defer to your judgment.
Are you circuit wacky or something? Go on, get in there and check out that cockpit. You think I want an epidemic around here?
Yes, sir. That is, no, sir. What I mean to say is...
Pipe down and get to work. I'm gonna get in touch with the front office. This is the craziest thing I ever heard of.
3PO, I'm putting you in for a medal.
Why, thank you, Master Luke.
Get into the cockpit and warm up the engines. Quick!
Very well, sir. Although, we're still left with the problem of the shackle.
Uh-oh, trouble. Look over there.
Imperial stormtroopers! All is lost!
No, it's not. I've still got my lightsaber. Take off as soon as I cut through the shackle.
But I'm no pilot, Master Luke!
You've got to, 3PO!
Halt! You there! Halt!
Master Luke, they're firing on us!
I'm almost through. Raise the ship, 3PO!
But Master Luke!
That's it! The shackle's off! Lift off, 3PO!
But you're not aboard!
I'll hang on to the landing skid! Get us out of here! Now!
Oh, hold on tightly, Master Luke!
Chewie, what's going on?
What's he saying?
Says he can't raise Luke on the comlink, but the Imperial garrison's all riled up over something or other.
I'll give you one guess what it is. Now what do we do?
Find a seat and buckle yourself in, Princess. Boy, the things I have to go through for a little lousy money.
If they could only hear you back on Corel.
Don't get cute. Look sharp, Chewie. I'm bringing up the engines. If Luke can't get to us, maybe we can get to him.
Skywalker to Solo! Skywalker to Solo! Come on, Han, don't let me down!
It's Luke!
Where are you, kid?
I'll be at your location in about 1 minute, Han. Get ready to make a flying catch.
Attention, this is Ord Mantell Control. You're making unauthorized transmissions.
Do you copy, Han? A flying catch!
This is Ord Mantell Control. Cease transmissions or we will jam your frequency.
Luke, I copy. A flying catch.
Great, Han, but...
Ah, the jamming Luke's frequency.
What was he talking about? What do you mean, flying catch?
You'll see. All right, Chewie, bring her up slowly. We're gonna hover over the space field.
Han, do you know what you're doing?
Yeah, I just hope Luke does too. Open the forward cargo hatch, Chewie.
You don't mean you're gonna... Han, that's suicide!
It's the only chance we've got. Take her up and hover, Chewie.
Attention, Starship. This is Ord Mantell Control. You're not authorized for departure. Repeat, you're not authorized to raise ship.
Ah, great. That's just what we need right now.
Attention, Starship. Answer at once.
Who am I supposed to be this time, Chewie? Oh, yeah, that's right. Captain Valrath.
Han, you can't answer him. He just heard you talking to Luke.
Look, either I answer and convince him this is the Starship Victory Ring, or they start shooting at us. Got any preferences?
This may come as a shock to you, Flyboy, but you're not the only one who can talk. Move aside there, Chewbacca.
Ord Mantell Control, this is Captain Valrath of the Starship Victory Ring.
Well, what do you know?
Quiet!
Control, I'm just running a little test on my ship's thrusters. Repeat, this is just a test. I didn't make you nervous, did I, Control?
Well, it is rather irregular, Captain Valrath.
Look, see that cargo carrier over there? It's gotta be Luke, headed this way.
Oh, Control, when I set my ship back down, perhaps I should come over and apologize in person.
Well, you really should ground your ship now, Captain Valrath. That is,
Well, thanks a lot. Catch you later.
That won't hold him for long, Han.
You did fine, sister. Chewie, angle the cargo hatch around in Luke's direction.
Come on, Luke, pour it on!
Look, 3PO! Han's got the Falcon hovering! He understood the message!
Yes, but just what did you mean by the phrase flying catch, Master Luke? I'm afraid that I'm just not familiar with... Oh, no! More stormtroopers! They're pursuing us in a troop carrier!
Han's got the Falcon's cargo hatch open. We might make it yet!
Master Luke, you're not going to... You're not thinking of trying to...
I'm taking this crate right up into the Falcon's cargo hold while she's hovering, 3PO. So brace yourself.
But what if you miscalculate? We'll crash.
It's that or the stormtroopers, 3PO. Hold on, when we get to the Falcon, I'm gonna have to hit the braking thrusters awfully hard.
Master Luke, this sort of treatment voids all my warranties. Master Luke, I don't know how, but you seem to have succeeded. We're safe.
Not yet. Here come the stormtroopers.
Oh no, it just doesn't seem fair somehow.
Come on, Solo. Punch it! We're here! Han, punch it!
Although it is a dark time for the rebellion, the fight against the Empire goes on. Though they are hunted and harried, the rebels have won an important victory. And they can still look with hope for the day when peace and justice are restored to the galaxy.